This is Checking In, a show where I, Kaylyn Kyle, check in with familiar names and faces from around the world of sport to say hello, chit-chat about this and that, and discuss the challenges of being housebound. Today, I will be checking in with William Keane, striker for Ipswich. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's a crazy time for everyone, but where are you, who are you with, and how are you keeping sane at the moment?
Yeah, I'm in Ipswich at the minute, in England. I'm living with my wife and our 2-year-old boy. So yeah, he's keeping us occupied. Suppose it's keeping us in a routine and keeping us busy, which is good. But he's also been stressing us out quite a bit, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Yeah, I completely feel what you're going through at the moment. And I'm sure your wife is as well. Marrying footballers, it's not easy with them being quarantined at home because you guys have the most energy in the world. We just want to kick you out and then add a 2-year-old to the mix. There's not enough wine in our house at the moment. So I want to ask you, for all your fans and everyone tuning in, what are you binge watching at the moment? If you have time, obviously, after chasing around your 2-year-old.
Yeah, to be honest, in the day we're watching a lot of Disney films, as you can imagine. Frozen 2 was the latest. Enjoyed that one. Just got him onto Toy Story, which was an old classic of mine. But yeah, at night when he eventually goes to sleep, we've been watching Vikings, which is on Amazon. Okay. Which we were recommended from friends. That's been really good. Not for the faint-hearted, mind you.
I actually recently interviewed your twin brother, Michael, and he kind of gave us an insight of what he's been doing training-wise with Everton. Now, what have you been doing training-wise with Ipswich?
Quite a lot of variation, to be honest. I've been doing a lot of different classes online, which has been good fun. And then I've been doing Pilates, going out for runs. And then I've got quite a bit of equipment, which I use in the garden, which has been good. Just little ladders, hurdles, all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, just mixing it up, but enjoyed sort of having the responsibility to look after myself, yeah.
You obviously learned your footballing ABCs when you grew up through the academy and at Manchester United. Are you still a supporter of United?
Yes. Big red still, yeah. I don't think it leaves you, does it? If you're a football fan and you've got your team, it might become a little bit more difficult at times, obviously, when you're so invested in it, and it's a bit more politics in the family if you're actually playing. But I suppose the last few years since I've come away from the club itself, I've probably gone back into being a fan a bit more again. Especially at the minute now, Ollie Gunnar's obviously the manager, and I was there. He was the reserve manager quite a few years ago, and I played under him, which was great. I really enjoyed that, and yeah, it's good to see him back there, and just hoping that when we eventually get back, we can keep kicking on.
What do you think of like the current state at Manchester United? Obviously, it's kind of been an up and down season.
Yeah, I think the last couple of months especially starting to see encouraging signs. I think everyone knows from sort of the January transfer window when they brought in the likes of Bruno Fernandes, even Nagala, who people probably weren't expecting to hit the ground running. He was great, managed to get a few goals. So yeah, they're starting to take shape, and I think we're starting to see the kind of team which Ollie wants. Young, sort of energetic team. And then there's a few other players still come back. We'll see with Pogba, and I think there's a few other lads out injured as well. So once they can get sort of the whole squad back, I think they're looking in good shape.
All right, Will Keane, the pressure is on. Your father-in-law did it, your twin brother did it, and I'm going to say your father-in-law is the leader of the leaderboard at the moment. So 3 attempts. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go. Does that count for a little bounce off the wall?
100% bounce off the wall counts because we've had people in Pirates. That is unbelievable. I honestly don't think anyone can beat that.
I'll take that.
Woo! Will, that was truly unbelievable. Now, I need you to be honest with me. You smashed it. I honestly don't think anyone is going to ever catch you. Did you have a string helping you out?
Oh, yeah. Don't do me that injustice. No chance. There was nothing in it at all. Look, I've got it here still. Look, nothing.
Wait, show us.
No
It
string.
didn't even lose form or anything. Now, this is the next one. It's a trivia. Know your twins. All right. So the first one is a footballing twin question.
Yeah.
Former Man United twins, Rafael and Fabinho da Silva, play in France for which Ligue 1 club?
Lyon. Olympique Lyonnais.
And what other one?
And
I'll give you a hint. It starts with an N.
no, is it Nantes?
Yeah. Well done. All right. 1 for 1.
That was a good clue.
Okay. In which U.S. city does the baseball team known as the Twins play its home games in? You should know this.
I should know this. This is really bad.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll give you. Do you need a hint?
I've never been a big baseball fan, but obviously I know who the Twins are. I just can't think.
Your father-in-law lives in this state.
Oh, Minnesota?
Yeah, but what city?
St.
Starts
Paul,
with an
no. Minneapolis.
Name the murder mystery series created by David Lynch that originally aired in the 1990s.
The Cray Twins.
Ooh, no. Close. Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. It's
The Cray Twins are more gangsters, so I'm probably else. But I don't know.
All right, back to footballing. Okay, so this is multiple choice. Which former United player has an identical twin? A, Tenny Sheringham, B, Fellini, Dwight York, or Bobby Charlton?
An identical twin. I'm going to say Fellaini.
Correct,
Yeah.
Will. Nice work. Okay, last one.
I've seen pictures of him. I thought it was his brother. I didn't realise it was his twin, but
Yeah.
worth a go.
So the last one, number 5. This one's a good
With a bit of
one.
help.
Name Marge Simpson's twin sisters.
Oh, no.
I'll give you a hint. What's my mom's name?
This is really bad now. You put me right on the spot. Wait, stop it.
Okay, go.
I can't remember. I've gone blank.
Patty and Selma.
Pat.
Yes. Okay, I'll give you the one. Patty, yes, and then Selma. So you did okay. You did not bad.
I'm glad I got that one. Otherwise, I would have been getting a lot of it.
My mom tunes in every Monday for this, so if you didn't, she would have been raging.
Gosh, sorry about
All right,
that.
so let's dive into Instagram. Okay, so I've gone through your Instagram and I've picked 3 pictures that kind of jumped out to me. The first one was you and Pogba. Now, a lot of people have been making him the scapegoat. What do you think his future is looking like at United? Do you think he'll stay? Do you think he'll go?
It's a tough one to say, isn't it, at the minute? Because I'm sure a lot of the press that you get over there, it's similar here. I think obviously coming with that price tag and then being a bit in and out of form, and then he's been injured for a large part of this season. So I think a lot of the stick that he gets is a bit unfair. I mean, I suppose I'm going to be biased because I played with him and I know he's got all the potential in the world and he showed that he's a great player. But maybe now that the team is doing quite well, it's going to maybe give him that extra motivation to get back and try and force his way into the team and to be the star, which he knows he can be. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Obviously, when all the teams get back, I'm sure there might be a few clubs sniffing around Real Madrid and whatnot because I'm sure they know of his talent.
Now, I want to ask you a La Liga question because this was also on your Instagram. In 2014, you saw Atletico Madrid lift the La Liga title. What was that moment like for you, being like in the stadium while they did that?
Oh yeah, it was the first time I've been to the Nou Camp. First time I'd been to a game. I've been a couple of years before just for the tour, just around the place, and obviously the size of it is quite breathtaking to go see a game of such magnitude. And I remember vaguely like the atmosphere at the time because obviously it was such a shock result. Like you couldn't really hear a pin drop. And then I think the away fans sat quite high up, and obviously you could hear that little section celebrating, but everywhere else was silent. And it was quite weird because you're used to Barcelona always winning, aren't you? So for them to obviously lose it I think it was the last day, wasn't it, of the season? Yeah. It was quite shocking, but yeah, a great occasion. All
right, so this last one is actually a picture of you and your wife. You're at the Orlando City Stadium, obviously when your father-in-law coached there in the MLS. Now, could you potentially ever see yourself playing or making that move to the MLS?
Yeah, potentially, for sure. obviously I keep a close eye on it with Adrian and then also Harrison, who's been in the MLS for a few years as well. And I can see obviously the growth in it. More and more players are going there from sort of overseas, and it sort of offers the full package now. You'll know, with the crowds and the facilities and some great players. So yeah, it would be an ambition of mine, especially with family being over there. I'm sure Meg would like me to get over there. So yeah, I'm sure she's wanting her dad to get on the phone and pull a few strings.
Thank you for joining us on Checking In. It was such a pleasure. You killed the toilet paper challenge. You're leading the leaderboard at the moment. I genuinely don't think anyone's going to beat it. But again, thank you for taking the time during this crazy time and joining us on Checking In.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.